Evening all. Call me Dave here. It's been a while, you know. I had a little bit of trouble. I spent my old Christmas in the hospital. The appendix decided to bloody burst open. Christmas Day. So my Christmas dinner was a spoonful of breakfast cereal. I fell asleep and the nurse took the rest away. Lovely, eh? Well, someone said in 2024 we'll all be held prisoner by our phones. I said, isn't that why we call it a cell phone? Do you know what I mean? I read that somewhere. Christ. I hadn't had a Christmas. I got a few Christmassy ones. Why is Father Christmas always happy? Well, on the cards and the pictures, he's always got 3 hoes going around with him, you know what I mean? Ho, ho, ho. He loves them hoes. My friend said, you've had a few troubles. Life is short. So smile while you still got your looks and your teeth. Yeah, good point. Good point. Not that I ever had the looks, but I've still got some teeth. Cheers. Never thought of that, did I? The missus says to me, the man next door always kisses his wife when he leaves the house. She said, why don't I do that? I said, I hardly know the fucking woman. Do you know what I mean? And over Christmas, while I was doing fuck all laying in a hospital bed, some lovely songs on the radio that I didn't get to hear. Yeah, brilliant, like, and man will live forevermore because of Christmas Day. Well, why we all got on them fucking cemeteries then? No one lives forevermore, do they? Bloody hell. Christ. There's a lady at work with a big personality. She took a car in the garage for the MOT, and the mechanic said, your front airbag's not working. He said, but I'm still going to pass the car. She said, what do you mean? She said, well, if you crash that car, the fucking dashboard won't know what's in it. Do you know what I mean? Be a hole in the front. And mate said, some people are thick, aren't they? They do stupid shit and they don't know why. I said, yeah, well, probably when they were born and the afterbirth come out, the midwife threw the fucking wrong bit away. Do you know what I mean? We walked past the shops the other day. They were collecting for Ukraine at the shops. And they got like a box where you can put stuff in, clothes and food and stuff. I mean, mate, he only went and put fucking bath bombs in there. I said, you can't do that. It's not funny. Fucking bath bombs. I was speaking to the same mate. He went bald years ago. I said, when did you first go bald? He said, I don't know off the top of my head. Off the top of me. We say some fucking stupid things in this world, don't we? Starting with that. So how you all been then? Get lots of presents? This is the first time any alcohol's touched my lips since fucking Christmas Day. Well, Christmas Eve. Oh. And that's worth it. Christ. I phoned up work the other day. I said, how is it? They said the ward is fucking shorter than the midget's inside leg. Bloody hell. I was in a restaurant the other day, having a coffee, you know, biscuit. And these 2 women were talking, quite young. And one says to the other one, have you ever tried anal sex? And the other one said, no, I can't be asked for that sort of shit. You know, I looked on the menu. Buffalo wings. When was the last time you saw a fucking buffalo flying about? Seriously. Look at that buffalo over there. Look at that. But even pigs don't fucking fly. There was a woman in there. She was one of them lesbitarians. She only eats fucking lettuce and pink grapefruit. You know what I mean? Anyway, moving on. My cock wasn't well this morning. Had a really stiff neck and that could only see out of one eye. So there's something wrong here. So I had to take it to the vet. You didn't know I kept poultry, did you? And here's the little cock I'm talking about. Of course I've got a big one. I'll keep that hidden. Your Mrs. Fanny is like a magician's hat. It loves having a wand tapped on it from time to time, but it can easily hide a rampant rabbit in it as well. You know what I mean? Fellas, you know you had a good session afterwards? Your Mrs. Fanny is shaking like a rabbit's nose. Stop fucking moving. I don't know where that come from. But ladies, be careful. If you have too much sex, you'll end up walking around like fucking Tina Turner. You know what I mean? Fucking hell. I went down the shop earlier. 3 police cars turn up, an ambulance, 2 fire engines. I thought, fuck me. Somebody must have offended someone on Facebook again. The world's gone fucking crazy. Anyway, I ended up in the hospital over Christmas. I'd had my stomach chopped open and all of that shit. Appendicitis, ruptured, leaking everywhere. And this doctor come up to me. He said, I'm going to examine you. Started touching me round here. Not here. Round here. And I went, ah! And he said, did it hurt? I said, of course it fucking hurt. That's why I just went, ah! The day I left the hospital, I went up to the same doctor. And I smacked him right on the nose. And I said, did that hurt? And he said, yeah, you bastard. I said, good. Now you know what I felt like. I didn't really. There's the people that looked after me, bloody good people. Respect, you know, hard old job. I worked in a similar area. Should have got a fucking straw in here. Maybe 2. Yeah, without any wine, this same doctor, he came up to me, stuck his finger right up my arse, spun it round a few times. He said, that seems okay. I said, maybe it was for you, mate. Not for me. No wine, no fucking dinner. Okay, now I've been through some shit this Christmas. Cool. I'll tell you. And he came up to me, all, you know, stethoscope, all prim and proper. He said, you need an operation, mate. He said, they come back later with some clothes, and they said, well, we're taking you to the theatre soon. I got on the phone, I got on Just Eat, I ordered some popcorn. He said, what you doing, you dopey twat? I said, well, you said you're taking me to the theatre. He said, that's not that kind of fucking theatre, mate. You chop your fucking guts out, remove your giblets. So, and the missus come in to see me, and she read the bedboard. And that said, nil by mouth after 9 p.m. She said, what's that all about? I said, so I could see what it's like being you for the fucking evening. Do you know what I mean? Christ. Someone said, did you watch any TV this Christmas? I said, I had Silence of the fucking Limbs going on, mate, I tell you. And when I was in hospital, I was nil by mouth the whole time. I wasn't allowed any food. Every day, the fucking kitchen lady brought the oven out and put it at the fucking bottom of my bed, and she dished up everybody's fucking dinner. I thought, you bastard. I could smell every fucking potato, every spoonful of custard. Oh, I tell you. When I got out of hospital, God, I hadn't eaten, I hadn't been. The doctor gave me some Lixido. And he said, this should rectify the situation. I said, good, I got a fucking backlog here. I walked past another shop earlier. They're collecting everywhere, these charities. Collecting for Yemen. There's some issues, war, poverty. I sent them some clothes. I got out the wardrobe. I found my old shell suit. I keep thinking to myself, somewhere there's an Arab with my fucking shell suit on who wonders why he keeps sliding off his fucking camel. You know what I mean? MC Hammer. Every time we have people over, she says, I'm good at DIY. I am good at DIY. It's like most things, I have to fucking do it myself. You know what I mean? That's a true story. My dad will love this one. The government is doing so badly now, even fucking Frankie Dettori is voting for Labour. I'm good now. I've still got a few chops and stuff. So I popped down the gym, just have a little walk on the machine. There was a bloke in the gym. I think he had a little bit of a speech impediment. You know, he said, how do you keep fit, mate? He went, martial arts. Martial arts? I thought he's either gay or he does some MMA in the fucking evenings. Jesus. And I got chatting with the bloke, and he says, his friend, she's a lovely lady, but she's a raving lesbian. I said, if she wants to be with a woman, that's up to her. At least she likes good music. What's the fucking problem? You know what I mean? Oh, fucking hell. I'm glad I'm out of the worst of this shit now. Operation over fucking Christmas. When I finished, I had more holes in me than the fucking missus. And I had a big gash on me front and all. Tell you. The BBC got some dodgy stories coming out of some dark places in that joint, didn't they? It's unusual. Normally they shove things in dark places at the BBC, so I've heard. And my friend said to me, he said they're in a bit of trouble, aren't they? The British Banging Children Association. I thought that's a bit harsh. They doubled the price of the licence. No other cunt has to pay for a TV licence. And the stuff is utter shite. Remember the good old days? That comedy, you know, all of the good stuff. Holy Fools and Horses, Keeping Up Appearances. Yeah, all of that stuff. Red Dwarf. Bloody good days. And now it's all political bullshit and don't eat, don't breathe and fucking zero fucking carbon. Plants breathe carbon. We need carbon. Give them lots of carbon, they grow bigger. And they also give us more oxygen. And we've got an issue with the air around here, so we should probably have a bit more. Do you know what I mean? But then I'm a thinker, you know. Fuck me. I put the TV on late the other night, I couldn't sleep. I got on a really dodgy channel on the old digital. There was this gay orgy on top of a flying car. That was called Pretty Shitty Gangbang. Whew, that'll put you off your wine, I tell you. And your chocolate pudding. Yeah, I was speaking to this woman today. Lovely lady. She said, when I finish this conversation with you, I'm going to go home and have a play with my new electrical beauty. I thought, well, you know, like a slender little vibrational device, you know, pink one. Turns out she's got a new electric bike. Yeah, I know what you're thinking. Filthy minds, eh? Well, that's only natural. Well, they're all the same. What do you think? Stick me a comment in there. Say something ridiculous. I'll find it funny. And I'm a funny person. I love enjoying life. Life is supposed to be enjoyed. Setting up Mrs. Brown's Boys because they bought it for, well, fucking funny that is. Damn it, you freaking idiot. I love it. And just getting ready, and EastEnders was playing. It was a Christmas Day episode. And someone was getting stabbed to death on Christmas Day. Who the fuck wants to watch people getting stabbed to death? And it's supposed to be a fucking holiday. A celebration. Fucking hell. Why are we watching that shit? Honestly. Did it cheer you up? Nah. Make you a bit paranoid? Lock your door? Probably. Anyway, moving on to good shit. That's crap. I've got a lovely friend called Mark. He's gay. He's a lovely fella. He's got a fucking arse like a cardboard box. Tell you. You can pack a lot of shit in there. Well, he was in hospital the other week, and he accidentally got a Hoover pipe stuck right up his arse, you know. But there he was. I don't know how he got it stuck up there. Maybe he had something else stuck in there. Trying to get it out, you know. He's also been through a lot of shit this year as well. And so I left him. I'll give him a call later on. And I said to the nurse, and my mate Mark has been in. He's had an operation. Sensitive nature, you know. Up the old council gritter. I said, how's he doing? He said he's really picking up well now. Fucking picking up well. Hoover pipe. Anyway. I said, there's nothing wrong with being gay. Some people like that kind of shit. If two men want to take up the council gritter, that's their business. They can do what they like. And my mate Mark said to me, he said, you're not born gay, you get sucked into it. Because it's a bit like marriage. You get sucked into it and then you're fucked. Only the fucking Hoover sucks anything after that. You know what I mean? Any married people out there? Stick a comment in there. I'm sure you'll understand. My mate Dave, he said, he's Dave as well. He said him and his missus, they stopped having sex a long time ago on religious grounds. I said, what do you mean? He said, well, I become a Muslim and she's a fucking pig. It's a bit harsh, isn't it? His missus, he said to him, you've done the Euro Millions lottery. If you win, will you still love me? He said, of course I'll still love you, darling. I'll miss you, but I'll still fucking love you. You couldn't make this shit up, could you? Honestly. My mate went to see his missus in hospital. And he said, she's having triplets. He said, I'm not surprised, they've got a cock like a chimney. He said, well, do you want to get it swept out then, mate? Because they're all fucking black. You know what I mean? Obviously somebody else My mate, he asked me recently, he says, you're quite smart, aren't you? I thought, not really, but I'll go with it. And he said, what's the difference between theoretically and realistically? I hear this on the TV all the time. I said, I don't watch telly, but I'll have a go. I said, an example, I said, go and ask your mum if she'll sleep with a postman for £1 million. And he went and asked his mum, Mum, will you sleep with a postman for £1 million? She said, yeah, yes, of course she would, £1 million. She, yeah, you know, quick one. Easy money. Now go and ask your sister if she'll sleep with a plumber for £1 million. So he got on the phone to his sister. Had to wait for the text message to come back. And she said, of course I would, £1 million, easy money. We do it for free these days. And so I said, theoretically now, you've got £2 million there. I said, but realistically, you've got a couple of fucking slags in your house. Honest. Jesus, sleep with the fucking postman and the plumber. Well, it's not fucking EastEnders. It's real life. Well, for one, the fucking plumber wouldn't turn up. He'd be stuck on the fucking M25 for an hour, wouldn't he? What? He would. Sorry, I'm late, love. Stuck on the fucking M25. Fucking arse hanging out. When I was in hospital, they were promoting like healthy diet for everyone, which I think is pretty good because the world's in a bit of a shit place. Diet will help. There was this bloke in the cubicle near me, just up the way, and I never saw anyone go in to see him. And I thought, fucking he must have AIDS or something like that, you know, or fucking, I don't know, leprosy. And I asked the nurse, I said, I know you can't tell me, confidentiality. So, why don't anybody go in? She said, oh, we do see him. She's got to feed him later. He's on a special diet, you know, health and, you know, we're doing the healthy thing. I said, what's that? She said, that's Rivita, tuck biscuits, sliced cheese, and some water. I said, is that to help, like to cure the condition, you know, the AIDS or whatever he's got? She said, no, that's all we can fit under the fucking door. They're not fucking going in. It's shoving it under the fucking door. I hope he's alright, poor beast. I've got to get me a fucking straw, haven't I? Do you know, I had short hair. Since I've been in hospital, I didn't cut me fucking hair. It growed really quickly. I look like fucking Leslie Nielsen. My mate said, don't worry, I'll keep your head warm. I said, if that's true, I'm going to stop shaving my pubes. Or, as I call it, the Jurassic Park area. I call it that because I fucking hides a monster. My friend's got a blonde missus, and she really let herself go during the lockdown. And he said, every time I went to go down on her, I just saw Boris Johnson staring at me, and I started laughing, and it fucking put me off. Blonde curly clock springs, and a funny look. Fucking creased me up. Oh, this is nice. Do you know what? The fucking world's gone mad. My mate said, have you smelt that new candle from Gwyneth Paltrow? That smells like a cunt. I thought, what is he on about? The world gone mad enough already. Celebrity Gwyneth fucking Paltrow is now selling a candle, and it's called Smells Like My Vagina. Who the fuck is buying it? 80 quid? Lads, come on, own up. I hope she fucking washed it first. But who's buying this thing? I thought I'd do the same. I bought 100 candles and an industrial sized tin of fucking pilchards to dip them in. I'm going to get them on eBay next week. Apparently every cunt's doing it. Fucking hell. I put a picture of a gorgeous woman on the fucking front, obviously. Fucking candle. I'm waiting for Elton John now to bring his new candle out. Smells like shite. And it seems to me I live my life with a candle in me ring. Fuck it. Mark Wright's new fragrance. The only way is itchy scrot. Or fucking Boris Johnson's new candle. Smells like cabinet wine and cheese. Government sleaze and now government fucking cheese. Madness. Pure fucking madness. Fucking candle. I like a nice candle. Fair play. I made a new candle of my own today. I smelt it and it smelt like fucking sweaty bollocks. I put the candle down and I realised that was just the smell of me fucking own hands. You know what I mean? Oh, imagine, ladies, you get round your fella's house from work and the house smells like a fucking fish and chip shop. You go, oh, you've made me some nice fish and chips for tea. He said, nah, I've just lit me new candle. Fucking hell. Bought it for 80 quid. And Gwyneth Paltrow's ginger lady. Every time you light the candle, everyone starts getting a bit feisty and a bit stressy. There's a bit of ginger in it. Oh my God. 80 quid for a candle, rubbed up and down your fucking flu. So I looked up Gwyneth Paltrow, and I like the lady. I do, you know. Obviously Chris Martin wasn't her cup of tea. Fucking hell. Maybe he weren't into that shit. But she also steams her beaver. I thought, is she a bit dry down there or what? I thought, maybe a fella prefers eating it that way. Not boiled or grilled or fucking roasted, but I thought, why would you steam your fucking beaver? To get the wrinkles out? I thought she'd always have one big crease down the fucking middle. Steam it. I bet her fanny fucking smiles at you when you go down there. You could probably get plastic surgery for that and all. Gwyneth Paltrow, which she's in a film I love called Shallow Hal. Have you heard of that? Her new film should be called Shallow Ginger Fucking Cunt, isn't it? Making a candle that smells of your fucking beaver. Whatever possessed the woman? That made me laugh. I nearly burst me fucking stitches out of me fucking appendix. And I was looking in the newspaper today. In Gwyneth's area. Not that area, where she lives. They've had to shut the factory down today in Gwyneth's candle factory. Apparently she's a bit dry. Like my fucking humour. Anyway, my mum and dad watch these videos. Fucking hell. I can picture me dad now. Dear, where's that candle you got for Christmas? Rub it up and down your flaps for 5 minutes. We can save ourselves 80 quid here. Fucking hell. Don't really do that, mum. That's not, even for 80 quid, that's not fucking worth it. Christ. My stomach is hurting now. Fucking 80 quid for a candle that smells like a fucking can of pilchards. When they walk up and down, they call it a catwalk. Not called a dog walk, is it? Because it's full of pussy, isn't it? And the same reason, I presume, the place where male pilots sit, that's called a cockpit. And it's a pit full of cock, I imagine. Oh, I'm going to have to take a break. My guts are aching now. Oh. If you fancy a Gwyneth Paltrow candle, oh my God, go. Somebody tell me what it smells like. Christ. I bet it's not rose petals. I'll see you in the next one. Have a good one.